Hey there, yogis. How are you? My name's Crystal Gray. I wanted to share with you today how yoga helped me to love my body more. I know that that's something that a lot of us women really struggle with, and I thought that it was really fitting to share this information with you on Valentine's Day. So I hope that it resonates with you and can help you learn to love and appreciate your body a little bit more. So I first started yoga around 2003, and I did start going to yoga classes at a Gold's Gym. And it was more because I thought that it was a form of exercise that I would actually like, but I knew that there was something beyond that. I knew that there was something deeper. My intuition was telling me that it was something that I needed to be doing. I bought a yoga book somehow randomly about 5 years before I started doing yoga, and I did it on my own a couple times, and it really kind of had some serious impact. I remember doing some exercises like with my eyes, and I was just like, whoa, it kind of like changed my reality a little bit, and it was really, really intense. And so I knew that there was something more to it than just the physical practice. So while it did give me the more of the body that I desired, it started to lengthen my muscles. You know, I was always in tennis and track and things like that. So it made my muscles a little bit more bigger and bulkier. I am very easy to build muscle. And so with yoga, it helped to really lengthen my muscles and give me more of that kind of ballerina body that I really wanted. And even though I had been in tennis and gymnastics whenever I was younger and things like that, I never had any definition in my arms. And so I really loved the fact that it started giving me more definition in my arms, because it was something I never had, no matter how hard I tried, if I lifted weights or did things like that. And it was doing it in a way that was really fun for me. So while it did give me more of the body that I desired, it really started to change me more from the inside out. It helped me to really start to appreciate everything that my body could do in class, but not only everything it could do in class, but just the fact that it could get me there. I could go to a yoga class that my body carries me throughout my life. And we have this one body in this lifetime, and I think that we just spend so much time focusing on all of those little tiny things that we don't like about our body that anybody else probably wouldn't even notice. It's just mainly us. And even if they did, they're not focused on it. You know, it's not like they're looking at you negatively. And even if they were, who cares? This is your body, and it's the one body that you have. So why not show it some love? What I've found is that also in yoga, one of the great things is that you're really encouraged not to compare yourself to others. So I've never, was looking around the room thinking, oh, what are they doing? I need to go as far as them. Maybe in the beginning, but especially once I started taking my yoga teacher training program, I learned that that's really not what it's about. So whenever I teach classes, whenever I train students to be yoga teachers, I really help them to know how important it is to let their students know not to be comparing themselves to other people in the class, because each day we're coming to the mat with a new body. It's totally different than the body that it was yesterday. And we need to, if this is going to be a sustainable practice for you and something that will carry you throughout your life, every time you come to your mat, you have to kind of reassess and see where you are that day, so that you're not comparing yourself or judging yourself, comparing to anybody else or to that version of you that was on your mat yesterday or 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Once I started taking better care of my body through the practice of yoga, it's like my body felt that, and I was showing my body love, the love that it needed. Instead of being self-loathing or hating different parts of my body, I was showing myself self-love through a yoga practice. And once you love, respect, and nourish your body from the inside out, and for how it looks right now, for everything that it does for you right now, the more your body will start to turn into the body that you've always wanted. Because either your mind will shift or your body actually will start to change because you are loving yourself. Why would your body let go of weight or things like that, if you're always telling yourself that you hate yourself and you're always focusing on those negative things. So if you can try to flip it and focus on the positive things that your body can do for you day in and day out, you really will start to see a huge shift. So I hope that this encourages you and inspires you to begin or continue, recommit to your yoga practice and find some self-love for you today on this Valentine's Day. Thank you so much. Namaste. Bye.